Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to take a look at the Sm.79 Series 8 as part of the Talisman Series. Obviously in the last episode we covered the BR20DR, which went reasonably well, and you know, can't argue with that, and plus, I used the correct bomb load so it kept Sicogna happy. Now I know he's going to look up on the top left and see the 5250s, don't worry, that will be changing. I will be using the 12100s for this video most likely. Because for those that don't know, the Sm.79s about a year and a half ago got the 100kg bombs, which in fact it was longer than that actually. It's about 2 years, I think. But yeah, this is not too bad actually. Like it's all right. You know, it's got a bit better defensive coverage. Well, I say a bit better defensive coverage, bit better defensive guns than a BR20DR, but it has more dead zones. Which, if you've ever shot at an Sm.79, you kind of know that. Obviously, we do have pretty decent bomb loads. Obviously, I'm just going to quickly select air targets because we might need the front gun. But no, we do get a decent bomb load. Obviously, 12 250. Well, not 250s. I wish it was 12 250s. I think Sicogna would as well. But no, we do get 12 100kg bombs. We get pretty good defensive coverage in terms of the firepower and everything. Because we do have access to 12.7s up here and down here. And then, of course, we do have the 12.7 in the hump, which is where this vehicle gets its nickname, funny enough. I call it the Spav, because it sounds a bit like Spad from the World War I sort of era. I've always called it the Spav, because, you know, it's just a nice sort of nickname. And, you know, you could call it the Humpback, because that's where the nickname comes from up here. But other than that, it's, you know, it's a pretty nice little aircraft to actually fly. Until recently, it got moved down to rank 1. I used to use the German one at rank... was it? Is the German one still rank 2? I need to check that. I think it is, yeah. So I use the German one because it's still rank 2. If I ever need like a single base for my daily or something like up here. And it goes reasonably well, you know, like I can't argue with it, but obviously we do have to deal with the Italian Sm.79, which means if we did have that daily, we don't get to do it. But the German one does, which is always nice to have. And I know Sicogna doesn't have those German ones, so there you go. So as per usual, in the description below there's going to be usual links as well. There's the Discord, the TikTok, and of course the Patreon, should you wish to support the channel any further. And of course, special shout out to my Patreon members, Boss Nass and Ramage, for supporting the channel via Patreon. So, what else do you need to know about this vehicle? Well, we do have pretty decent turrets as well. Like, we do have API-T and API. We do, of course, have the front gun, which I'm surprised they've not done this change yet. Very surprising. They don't have the HE belt. Like, they do have HE in the default belt, but the default belt is ass. I'm surprised they've not put HEF rounds in the turrets, but they've put it in the front gun, which, given the Sm.79's handling, that's going to be pretty tricky to use unless it's another bomber. But, well, I'm sure Sicogna won't mind me seeing shooting down and letting it know he will, because especially if we face the Germans and we face Condors, he will not like it. But, well, unfortunately, mate, we've got to do things for the content. Obviously, we don't have many vehicles left to go. These will be moved to proper crew slots, because obviously these are fighters. It's more important to have a better fighter crew than a bomber crew, so it's not too bad. And, of course, same with the Sm.91, that will also be moved. And then we move on to France. We're not too far away from finishing this series for good, at least for the plane side anyway. So, let's get to a match and see how we do. Well, welcome back. Unfortunately, we are stuck with the Germans, so no Condor hunting for me today. There's a Yak 4 coming up towards me at the minute. We're in a 3.0 match. Well, 3.3 I should say. Is it 3.3? No, it's 3.0. This shouldn't be too bad for us. Obviously, we do get we do get access to pretty decent bombs in this thing, so we can at least do something. But, well, I know what Sicogna is like, so, yeah. Because it's a almost max up tip. What the fuck? Did everyone else see that? I don't know what happened with my aircraft then, but the bombs just fell into the wing. Is that a bug with the Sm.79 or something? Let's try it again. Let's try it again. I'm going to do it in third person once the sight is over the target. Well, it destroyed the base anyway, so... Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's a bomb bug. It seems to be, though, that the bombs still drop where you know, drop them, so to speak. Huh. What an interesting bug, is all I will say. Alright, we might as well get another bomb out on each target, because, well, we're not exactly doing much up here, so, you know. We're at least safe from enemy interceptors at the very least, but that's at least something. See, look at that. It's sat on my wing. I need to roll to actually get it off. There we go. What a strange thing. See, look, the bomb dives a lot deeper than it should do. That is so weird. Right, let me shut the bomb bay doors for now, because we've got a hurricane coming in. Now, ironically, it was actually the hurricane that was intercepting the Sm.79, and today we're going to be doing it the exact opposite way. But no, what a strange bug, is all I'll say. I got some hits, couldn't get a quite good angle. Up we go. Bleed off some speed, because this thing doesn't like doing this sort of maneuver. You guys are trash at killing that one guy. Hold on, she gets a bit clunky at these speeds. She doesn't like maneuvering. So just give me a moment. It's okay, Condor. But once I'm not shooting you down, I'm actually protecting your butt. That's the ticket. Beautiful. Nice one, Sm.79. That's what we like. Alright, Yak 4's coming in now. I should be able to intercept him as well. So, Condor, you can't moan at me. I just protected a Condor there. And technically, this guy's within range of the Condor, so I'm still protecting the Condor. So I don't want you having a moan at me, alright? I've got 3 engines, mate. I've got more power. Just dive. I can't keep up with you. Just dive, mate. Honestly, I can't catch you. Come on. That's the ticket. Down goes the Yak 4. Excellent. Yak 4's down. But of course, my entire team is now dead. Whoa. Riveting. At least the Yak 4's gone. Well, I think it's time we dump this last bomb once I roll the plane to a subsequent attitude. And there we go. Let's head back to base, because we're not winning this game in an Sm.79, that's for sure. Considering how long it took me to put down that freaking Yak 4. But yeah, not bad at all. I mean, we've gotten off to a good start here, you know. Like, we're not in a bad position whatsoever. We've kept the Condor alive at the very least. Oh yeah, don't do neg G in this thing. It loses its engines. Well, the engines just cut off for a few seconds. But yeah, don't do neg G. Don't do neg G. Well, I mean, I can't argue with that. We've got 2 bases, technically 3 because of the Condor doing its job. So yeah, we will head back to base, although that Chaika's coming towards us, which is not going to be fun. If he comes head on at us, we could be okay. Come on, baby. Bring it up. That's fine. Mario, you know what to do. Nah, a bit off with the lead there. That's fine. Condor's going down, because of course it is. There goes the Yak 4. B239's also gone down. We could go for this Yak. We're on 2 kills in an Sm.79. Not my record in these aircraft. Yeah, you all run, because I actually have a gun. Right, you know what? I'm going to try and slow it down. We're going to go fighter mode. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Because what I'm going to do is I'm not going to lead them to the AA, because that's the pussy maneuver. We don't do pussy maneuvers on this channel. We do the balls deep sort of stuff. That's going to be a clip now, isn't it? Alright, let's see what we can do. Go on. Bugger off. See, I'm not being a coward and I'm not abusing the airfield AA. I'm going down fighting. But yeah, this thing can be quite funny at times, you know. Like, it's It's not a great aircraft for doing this, but you might as well do it. Go on, bugger off. He's trying to use the mountains as cover, which is clever. Clever girl. I hope one of you at least gets that reference. Let's dive low and see if we can get him to come where our gun is. Because we can outrun the Chaika, but we can't outrun the Yak. I think he's going for where my coverage is not the best, to say the least. I got a hit. Like I said, I don't abuse my airfield AA. I'm not that kind of a person. And I never will be. He's firing stealth rounds, okay. He's one of those types. What are you doing? That is some of the worst flying I've ever seen in my life. He's aiming for my gunners now. Eh. Come on, you fat pig. Come on! Ah, look at the amount of bullets just bouncing off him, man. Oh well, let's go to a game 2. Welcome to the second match. I had a quick look at the dude who shot us down's player card, tanker trash, so that's why I died there, because as we already know, if you're tanker trash, you get buffs over everyone else. So yeah, like I said, I literally watched the bullets bounce off his bloody airframe. These are 12.7 caliber bullets. They shouldn't be bouncing. So I'm going to drop a few bombs on these ground targets here, because, well, they're there for a reason. We might as well do that. We'll drop 5 here. I think that's fair enough. Okay, the bombs seem to fall correctly that time. I don't know if it's just a bug with this airframe, but yeah, I've legit never seen that before for a bomber. I mean, at least, you know, like, the bombs still fell accurately on target, but, you know, it's not great, but it's fine. End of the day, some people don't even do half the stuff I do in bombers. I mean, Sakogna doesn't even like it when I go fighter mode half the time. Nice. 6 ground units destroyed. I'll take it. Wiped out most of the light vehicles on that convoy. I'll take it. So yeah, 5 bombs for the base, and then we'll have 2 more for the other ground targets. Because obviously, because we're at a higher BR, I don't think we need to drop 5, but, well, I'm just playing it safe and dropping 5, because, you know, it's easy that way. Plus, it's still technically correct. There goes them, and yeah, the bombs are doing it again. I thought there was a bomb stuck in the bay then, but it's not. There's no bomb stuck in the bay, thankfully. C-3604 has just been swarmed by about 5 enemy fighters, and of course one of our few 2.7 planes is on the deck. Whoa. Very resourceful for him. Oh well, that's just standard for War Thunder, isn't it? 1 there, 1 there. Base destroyed. There we go, bombs are out, base shut, let's get down there. Because let's be real, I'm not staying up here and flying around with my thumb up my arse. Let's check on how those bombs are doing, actually. I think we might be alright with them. I can see the second one, just about. I don't know if it's going to hit the right target, though. No, it's off by a bit. Oh no, it got it! We didn't get anything with a second bomb, but no, I'll take that. We got 3 ground targets. I'll take it. Extra points is extra points at the end of the day. I need all the points you can get in this thing, that's for sure. Alright, let's head down a bit, because we've got quite a bit to do. There's quite a few enemy fighters, and obviously they are swarming. Because that's how most enemy teams win, is they swarm. They don't actually use their aircraft's flight knowledge and stuff like that. They literally just swarm. Like I said, that 109C1 is just being swarmed by about 5 enemy fighters, so that to me isn't skill. But you can argue with me with that in the comments below, I guess. You know, it's like those people who like take so many hits and shouldn't, but because they're tanker trash, they do. You call them out on it, and they're like, "Oh, skill issue." No, it's the same boat. it's the same boat as far as I'm concerned. If you get protected by the game, that's not skill. Alright. Let's see what we can do in this thing. This game, anyway. I'm going to go for a high-risk maneuver. Which did not work out, because this thing loves to compress. And yeah, I'm going to rip here. I know I am. Flaps. We might have gotten away with it. I think we did. Just about. And yep, here come the swarm. Nice one, teammate. See, technically, I don't even have to kill the enemy planes. I just have to distract them. But, well, considering my team at the minute... Yeah. Oh, he took out 2! He took 2 with him. Fair play. Honestly, fair play. He took 2 out with him. They might have even team killed each other, the SU-2. Yeah, they did. Nice. Well done, mate. I'm gonna claim him 3 kills, because that seems more fair. But no, this team is already dead. This team has died by the time I got rid of my payload, which is crazy when you think about it. Well, we might as well contribute something, I guess. So let's go for the IL-2 here. That's just bouncing off the airframe, because of course it is. They really need to give this thing the proper belt, same with the turrets, because it would make it so much better. Come here, IL-2. Okay, they're not coming towards us. These don't have rear gunners, thankfully. Look at the hits just bouncing off. There we go. That's more like it. And look, our Corsair is actually doing something instead of bombing ground targets. They're all RTB, I think. Happy Bomb and Giggle and Gravy are in a squad, but thankfully Giggle's already gone. Maybe he saw a clown. I don't know. Yeah, I know, I'm making horrendous jokes, but, well, too bad. You signed up to this channel for a reason. Not just War Thunder content, but you all secretly love my shit jokes. Which, surprisingly, a lot of you do, actually. It's already severed. Are you trying to Batista bomb it or something? Again, you probably won't get that reference. Because if you do, you're probably old like me. And I consider myself old, considering that one of my youngest cousins is just hitting the teens now. So, yeah, I feel old. And, well, yeah, she hit the teens a couple of months ago. And I feel old as fuck. Like, legit old as fuck. But, well, that's just the joys of life, isn't it? Got a hit. Batista's going for someone else, that's fine. I'm just gonna call him Dave, because that's actually Batista's name. He's an old WWE wrestler. From, like, years ago. He doesn't wrestle anymore, he's more of an actor now. He does, no, it was Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson who did Jumanji. But no, genuinely, he's actually a pretty good actor. Dave Batista is. At least in my opinion. Alright, that's that AI dealt with. We can go for some ground targets now, which I think is fine. There is a few more down here, but obviously it's the AAA trucks I'm more afraid of, because we all know what these bloody Russian trucks can be like, that's for sure. Oh my god, really? That didn't kill it? These are 50 caliber bullets, man. Alright, roll it over. Is it gonna... No. Right, you know what? I'll just bring it back in for another pass. Sod it. Like I said, the Sm.79s are really nice handling planes when you're at low speed, but when you're at high speed, you might as well not have any control surfaces. As we saw earlier, it's horrendous with its control surfaces when you get above slight speed. Which, from what I've read, that shouldn't be happening. Like, the Sm.79 was known for decent handling for a bomber of this size, you know? That's what I've read anyway. Okay, Kai-27 coming in. We can try and help our teammate actually. We don't have much ammo left in the front gun, so if we're going to do that, we need to be conservative on this AA truck. And yeah, he's coming for me. That's fine. Oh my god, really? Oh, that was close. Alright, you know what? We're just going to leave it. Here comes the Kai-27. Let's see if our bullets do nothing to this Muppet now. Never mind. See, why can't we have that against the Yak? Like, come on. Why don't we have that against the Yak? I don't know, but we've got an IL-2 in front of us, which we can dispose of. I don't have much ammo in the front gun, though, so I'd rather conserve it. We've got a P-40 and I think a Fokker left. I think it was a Fokker. Oh well, let's deal with this AI anyway. We might as well get the extra points. Sevilla, it lost its tail control. Okay, I can leave it. AI will eventually crash anyway. Or, you know, you can just do that, I guess. I don't really care. Alright, let's get ourselves a couple more ground targets. I know I said I was going to conserve 12.7 ammo, but at this point... I mean, look at that. What the fuck? I didn't even hit anything! You all saw that, right? I didn't even hit anything. That is ridiculous. My wing didn't even touch anything. Wow. Well, that's Gaijin for you. When you're seemingly having fun in a shit plane, you know, they decide to sabotage you. That is absolutely crazy. And we lost that Lai Zhao Bei mission, as you can tell. But yeah, I mean, we did decently well in this thing, but Gaijin was like, nope. So, yeah, that didn't go too well for us. But hey, at least we got to do something. We got an air kill in both games that we played. I'll take it. But anyway, I'm going to leave you all to it for today. I really hope you enjoyed seeing the Sm.79 Series 8 do some work, and I'll see you next time.